Greetings and welcome to In Depth. I'm Dike Rostant. The Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association is hosting the 23rd installment of the Trade and Investment Convention. To start the conversation about TIC 2022, the TTMA CEO, Dr. Mahindra Ramesh Ramdeen, joins us now. Welcome, Dr. Ramdeen, and I want to start off asking, is this a physical show this year or a hybrid?
Dike, it's a physical show. We do have a hybrid component to it where we are having the B2B engagements with our international buyers, some of our international buyers on a virtual platform. And we having some seminars and webinars on a virtual platform. But we are having a physical exhibition where people could come and feel, touch, taste TIC, man, come down to the show, see new products being launched, taste new products being launched, get back the excitement about business and what we're doing in Trinidad and Tobago, what the manufacturer sector has an offer. You know, the government has announced that the business community, the manufacturing sector is leading the way with export-led growth for the last year. Come down and see what is happening. Come and see the excitement. Come and feel part of this excitement that I am feeling right now, man.
And yes, that excitement is palpable for you. And you spoke about the government, and I know that the Ministry of Trade and Industry is involved. But who are some of those other sponsors, stakeholders that are making this happen this year?
Yeah. So the Ministry of Trade and Industry has been with us from the inception of the show since 1999 when we first hosted the show. The ministry has been there, but other key stakeholders on board with us this year, starting with NAGIC, we have NAGICOs on board with us, TSTT is on board with us, First Citizen is on board with us, InvestTT is on board with us, Exim Bank is on board with us, and we do have some smaller sponsors who have come on board. Even today, we are having conversation with some people who are showing interest in wanting to come on board. So I don't want to call the names as yet because we haven't concretized all those deals. We're still 2 months away from TIC, but we are working to get all people on board for certain segments of the show. So we have the webinar series, we have the B2B engagement, we have the opening ceremony. So people want to align themselves with certain aspects of the show.
And I like the fact
on board as well, yes.
Okay, and I like the fact that you start to speak about specific segments. So there's the B2B engagement, there is and those are the segments that you have spoken about. Are there different people that you're trying to target with some of these different segments, or is it just different offerings? What is the thought process behind that?
But Dike, let me tell you what the show is really about. You know, the show is about creating opportunities for the business community in Trinidad and Tobago. Remember, Trinidad and Tobago manufacturers, our sole objective is to find new market opportunities. We want to earn our own foreign exchange. And the only way we could do that is to export. And the only way we could export is to find people wanting to buy our products from the external market. So the primary target audience for us for TIC is to get exhibitors to the show. But as of today, the show is completely sold out. We have no more rooms for exhibitors. After we have those exhibitors locked in, the most important thing for those exhibitors is to get people to buy the product. So we're looking for buyers to the show. So it's important that we get the right type of buyers, not just people coming to visit the show to get sample and witness what is happening, but we want people who are coming to have opportunities to purchase these products, purchase in bulk. We're also looking at investment opportunities. We have a large delegation coming from India with over 25 people coming from India, and it's called an exploratory type mission where they come in to look to buy product, partner with local companies, investment opportunities. And that's where entities like InvestTT is part of this process, Export TT is part of this process. All these people, all these business entities recognize that Trinidad and Tobago, this week of TIC is a week where all kind of business could take place. Buyers could come and get opportunities in Trinidad and Tobago. Exhibitors could get opportunities. Investors could get opportunities. But what we are doing this year as well, we're having conversation where people could come and talk to the business community for possible employment. You know, some manufacturers we have who are looking for employment opportunities. So you could come and meet manufacturers, have conversations. You never know where this could lead. It's all about creating an environment, an enabling environment for all types of business activities to take place.
And I like the fact that you say that exhibitors, those options are already sold out basically or fully subscribed, and it
But not basically, it's sold out. There's actually no more space there.
and that
Sorry
makes me
about that.
no man, no
Yeah.
problem, and that makes me want
Yeah.
to ask, what are some of those success stories coming out of TIC in the past that would have people rush and flock and fully subscribe the thing with 2 months to go?
Yeah, I mean, there are plethora of them I can give. Let me just call two from the top of my head. We have a manufacturer of tempered glass in Trinidad and Tobago, Camry Glass. He started his operations a couple of years ago and showcased at TIC. And as a result of that showcasing at TIC and participating in some external missions that we had as well, today he's oversubscribed. He's supplying Jamaica, Grenada, Guyana. Right now, he's setting up operations in Guyana to outfit and I don't want to, maybe I can call the name of a cricketer, Ramnesh Sawan. He has a business establishment he has set up in Guyana, and Camry Glass is outfitting the whole operations for him. He's outfitting hotels in Jamaica and these kind of things. Another success story is Caribbean Flavors. Caribbean Flavors, as you know, RHS, they have been doing tremendous work in Trinidad, partnering with some major entities in Trinidad to do contract manufacturing. And they have now expanded their wings and exporting throughout the Caribbean islands, North America, and even recently they had some market penetration into Europe. So doing extremely well, and a lot of that exposure came out of the bowels of TIC. We have small operators as well, some pepper sauce producers, the Tobago people, doing really, really. J Mark from Tobago doing really well. We have companies like Lazuri Apparels came to TIC doing exceptionally well for themselves, growing, becoming a major supplier of textiles to Trinidad and Tobago and the regional market. So we have companies doing really well, have grown and prosper, and we have the established ones. They continue to come back to TIC as well, and the reason for that is that they are getting opportunities. They are able to launch product, touch their consumer base. You might say, well, why would a big company like Associated Brands or Blue Waters come to TIC? Well, they already control most of the market share, but they come in to touch their base. So we still have those companies who want to come and showcase new products, launch new products, acquiesce their products with the consumers, find out how things, get that kind of first-hand feedback. So you will have the TCL and the Kusal group. Those companies still come into TIC. We will have the Langston Roach. Those big companies still want to come to TIC and showcase and meet their consumers, meet potential buyers who are coming from international and regional destinations. We have over 32 countries participating in TIC this year, either as exhibitors and buyers.
And you said you're excited, and I'm feeling that excitement. Like I said, is palpable, but I think it's starting to become contagious. We continue the conversation when we return. We are talking about TIC 2022 with Dr. Mahindra Ramesh Ramdeen. Stay with us. We return with more. Welcome back. We're speaking with Dr. Mahindra Ramesh Ramdeen, CEO of TTMA, about TIC 2022. And over 32 countries. It just makes me want to ask you to underscore the importance of networking. Because I think sometimes people may say, okay, well, my business is small. I'm not necessarily thinking about penetrating a market as yet. What's the importance of that level or that size of business operation still networking and seeing what is out there, possibly not fully internationally, but seeing what's inside the region?
But Dike, you're so right. We're creating opportunities for all segments of manufacturing in Trinidad and Tobago. So the small micro operator, they may not at this point in time be ready to export, be ready to ship their products to the Caribbean, much less for North America and Europe. But they want to meet with the masses. They want to meet with the price smart. They want to meet with the supermarket chain. So we have those type of people. We have representatives from Price Smart coming as buyers to TIC this year, and we will set up those meetings with for our small micro exhibitors. It's the only time in Trinidad and Tobago, for example, you get in approximately 170 companies with decision makers being there on 2 days of the show, the Thursday and the Friday. So you could go up to these booths and meet CEOs. You can't underscore the importance of that networking. You're going to meet the CEO of TTMA, Export TT, Invest TT, And those are just some of the establishments. You're going to find key persons from NETCO, from the Ministry of Trade. They are on the trade floor. They will be there throughout the 3 days of the show. Then you're talking about the exhibitors. You're talking about customs, people from customs. You're talking about people from Kariri. You're talking about people from chemistry, food, and drugs. They're all likely to be there. We have the CEOs, as I said, of business decision makers, the human resource department of some of these companies will be on the trade floor. So that kind of networking for these smaller micro operators who wants to meet with these people who could have a better appreciation of the customs issue, about certification with Export TT, about accessing loans with NETCO, grant facilities at NETCO, accessing the research and development funds with Export TT, speaking to Exim Bank about foreign exchange, accessing foreign exchange. Those are key elements to the show, and there's no greater place to have all these key decision makers at one point in time, one place, travel the floor, you can meet everyone.
And
And if you
what
have any challenge, reach out to us. We will set up those meetings for you.
And one of the things I appreciate about what you're saying is that there would be persons who go to a webinar or a workshop held by Kariri, a workshop or webinar held by Exim Bank or Invest TT to get all of this information that will be available on the same floor because, like you said, you have the policymakers, movers and shakers who are there. So is it a matter of going personal one-on-one, or would there be times where you have, okay, well, you have these people here at this point in time? What is that like?
But Dike is a combination of both things that you're speaking to. There are webinars and seminars taking place. So Exim Bank has a webinar, the Ministry Export TT. But beyond that, they're actually exhibiting on the trade show. They're on the trade floor as well. So Exim Bank is there. They are there with their technical people to answer all the questions that you may need about foreign exchange, accessing foreign exchange. What are the prerequisites? NETCO is there. Export TT is there. Ministry of Trade and Industry, Invest TT, Kariri, Customs, they're all there. We have them physically on the trade floor. So you can literally go up to their booths and ask the questions that you probably have for some while and you couldn't get answers straight because you couldn't get onto customs. You didn't know you could have probably get answers to some of these things. So the exhibitors who are there themselves, just that networking with the other exhibitors will add tremendous value to them. But other entities who are not exhibiting but have all these concerns and questions that they may want to have answered, come to the show. You have an opportunity to meet with these people. They are here to make your life as easy as possible with regards to creating an enabling environment for you, the business opportunity, the business representatives of Trinidad and Tobago to engage in business.
And one of the things that I'm really thinking about, I don't want to call it side deals, but sometimes you go to a craft market and you find someone and they say, okay, well, yes, I'm here at this supermarket, at this place. But when you go where you're looking for them or where you're looking, you can't necessarily see them because they don't have pride of place. So even like the opportunity for networking for some of those business opportunities, even if, okay, well, these are shelves that I'm renting, but you can have a portion of that. I think those possibilities are endless. But it'd be remiss of me not to ask, how do people register to attend the TIC 2022?
So registering to participate in TIC would allow you free access into the show. So go to ttma.com/TIC/buyers or just call us at the TTMA 675-8862 extension 223. Speak to Shana. That's 675-8862 extension 223. Speak to Shana and she will take care of all your needs. Or just go on our website, ttma.com. Go to the TIC page, register as a buyer. Very simple, very straightforward. And once you register, it's free to register. That will allow you free entry on the show. No problems at all when you come to the door.
Now, I know you said that you want people who are purchasing, people who want to purchase in bulk, but still, you have the people who just want to go and see what's there and get a little sample. So what's the situation for them as well?
Same process, we predominantly taking those people on the Saturday. The Thursday and the Friday is B2B. We want to engage the process as best as possible in a professional manner. Of course, if you happen to come in on those days, we'll allow you in as well, but predominantly the consumer days, people who want just come and see, people who want to interact, speak about anything about a new product launch, to meet people, business links, create opportunities for themselves. You can come on the Saturday, but predominantly business to business, it will take place on the Thursday and the Friday.
And I really love the opportunity that you're saying, that you're speaking about, where manufacturers are actually saying, okay, well, these are some of the people, or these are some of the skill sets that we need from individuals, so you can actually go possibly getting employment opportunities out of it. But you spoke about 32 countries, I believe. Who are some of those? I know you said 25 individuals from India. What are some of the other countries that will be represented at TIC 2022?
Okay, so we have a wide array of countries represented. As I said, the largest delegation is coming from India, but we have representatives signed up to participate in the event from Africa. We have quite a few countries from Africa registered. Asia, not apart from India, we have Chinese representation. A company from Pakistan has registered. Europe, we have about 3 companies from Europe. We have England, Italy, and a company from Portugal. I think thus far would have registered. Of course, throughout the length and breadth of the Caribbean, Latin American countries, we have Panama, Curacao is not Latin American, but Panama, Costa Rica. I think there's a company from El Salvador. We have Dominican Republic. We have Cuba, of course, from the Caribbean region. I already spoken to the length and breadth of the Caribbean, all the islands of the Caribbean. We have the DOMS, which is Martinique, Guadeloupe. We have Curacao, I just mentioned the ABC countries. North America, Canada, United States, we have representation from those countries as well.
And in this last minute, we have Dr. Ramdeen. What is the theme, and what's the significance of that theme?
Well, the theme is about new business ideas, breaking barriers. We want to ensure that recovery takes place for business community in Trinidad and Tobago. Everything is geared towards sustainability, growing business opportunities for the manufacturers in Trinidad and Tobago. So we are looking at that. We're looking at pushing that theme. We're looking at pushing that avenue, making sure that business is created. For every single participant at the show, we want them to come and get some kind of returns from it. Whether, as you said, linkage opportunities, answers to a problem, acquiesce yourself with new products being launched. For the exhibitors, market opportunities, a buyer able to sell more products, secure deals for themselves. That is the objective, all with the long-term goal of increasing exports for Trinidad and Tobago.
And if you were the opening batsman, Dr. Ramdeen, I think the final tally will be a good one. Dr. Mahindra Ramesh Ramdeen, CEO of the Trinidad and Tobago Manufacturers Association, talking about the Trade and Investment Convention 2022. Thank you very much, sir. Looking forward to future conversations. This has been In Depth with me, Dike Rostant. On behalf of all of us, thank you for joining us.